All right, welcome to CG Breakdown. I'm going to show you the Content Browser. So this is a program designed to work with Maya and with our website. It's kind of like a bridge in between the two. So one of the first things you should know when you launch it is it's going to show you what we currently have on the website. So there's blog articles down here, any new tutorials we post, or any highlights we put on the site. So it's a way to stay connected with what's going on. But when you're doing your day-to-day animation, this is where it becomes a pretty powerful tool. So up here in the corner, you'll see a little Maya icon. So that actually launches Maya. Before we do that though, I'm going to quickly go to Settings, and I'm going to click on Maya. And here it'll show me Maya 2014, 15, and 16. That's what it's compatible with right now. So I have 15 and 16 on my computer. So I'm going to select 16 because that's what I want to use. Hit OK. Now if I click on it, it's going to launch Maya 2016 for me. And there we go. So what you can do now is if you head over to the rigs page right here, this is going to show you all of the characters we have on the website. Now they're color coded, and you can see over here what those colors mean. But essentially right now it means that my Hugo character on my computer is up to date. This hero character is not on my computer. And the Tyrannus character I have on my computer, but he's out of date right now. So I'll show you in a bit a couple of options on how we can update him. The first thing you might want to know is that you can always search for characters, which is not a big deal right now because there's not too many. But once we start adding more and more characters, this will be a pretty important feature. And you can also hide categories that you don't want to see. So one of the cool things, if you're looking to character, say I want to download the hero, I can highlight it and you can either go download over here, or if I want, I can download from here, or there's this view function, which is actually going to pop up a window. And this is going to show you any images we've rendered out on the site for the character, as well as display the information that's on the character page on the website. And if you scroll to the bottom, you can see release notes. So this is telling you the latest version on the site and what minor changes or what changes we've made to it. And then you can go to the website to view it and launch a browser, or you can download it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it from here, and you'll see it immediately. The download queue turns green. So if I open that, this is where it's going to show me the progress of my download. So we'll just wait a second for that to download fully. Okay, now that's done, we just close the window, and I'll just close this guy as well. So if I deselect him now, we have the hero on our computer. And you may be asking where that goes. Again, if we go up to settings, library folders. So this is where it's going to install the rigs for me. And here, back versions is where you can set how many versions you want to keep when you update. So for instance, if I set that to 3, anytime a new update comes for a character and I download it, it will keep the previous 3 versions on your computer just in case. So by default, that's set to 0, but feel free to change that. And you can always change the folder that the Content Browser looks to for your rigs by clicking right there. Okay. So next we have this free section. If you go there, this is the things that we release on the site that don't require a subscription. So right now it's just plugins for the rigs, but we are going to be adding some more stuff shortly and hopefully build a bit of a library here for you. If you're wondering where these go, they're going to go into that library folder as well. And if you open up to that location, there's a folder called CG Breakdown. So here's where your rigs are going, and then there's going to be another folder for every category that is shown in the categories of the free page. And then last we come to the fun part, the reference editor. So for this, if I want to load a character into Maya, there's a couple ways I can do it. I can select a character and just hit add up here, or I can actually just click and drag him. And here I can say how many of him I want to bring in, but in this case I just want to bring in 1. So we'll do that. The red up here means Maya is thinking. So there you go. He's now in Maya, and our hero is here in our reference editor. If at any time you find that the reference editor is not showing what's in your Maya scene, you can hit this refresh list, and that will force the connection again and hopefully show him here. So we'll just stretch this out so we can see the full path. So there you go. Now here, there's also a couple things you can do. This little box next to him allows you to offload him from your scene. So there he goes. And anytime you want to bring him back, you can just check him back in. There we go. And if we highlight him, we can delete him or clone him. Update is grayed out because he is up to date. Or we can select him, which just selects his top node in Maya. So let's put the Tyrannus character in here. All right, so we've got Tyrannus in there now too. Now you can see he's showing up red, telling me he's out of date. So what we can do is if we click on update, we get the download queue turning green again. So that's going to go through the process of downloading him again. And now that we've downloaded him from the website onto our computer, we still need to update him in our Maya scene. So it's going to automatically pop up this window for you, asking you if you'd like to update him in the scene as well. So we'll hit yes. And there you go. So now we have both our characters in our scene, and they're both up to date. And the great thing now is that if I close this scene and I open it a month from now, and there's a new version of the rig, I can just update it. I don't need to go back to the website to see if there's an update. I'll automatically be notified of it. So that's it. That's a quick overview of the content browser. Feel free to email us. Let us know what you think. If you have any suggestions on how we can make it better. Otherwise, happy animating.